To those of us who are raising children by ourselves, man, we being too nice, man. We being too nice to take up all the responsibilities of raising children by ourselves, making sure they're safe, and then we turn around and give the other individual room to try to make up their mind to whether or not they even want to be a damn parent. We actually are sitting back, allowing these people to infiltrate our lives with their foolishness, with their selfishness, with their self-righteousness, with their childishness and adolescent behaviors, and giving them room to so they can make up their mind whether or not they even want to interact or even take responsibility for their own children. And we sit back and allow ourselves to go down emotionally, physically, visually. As you see, I look a fucking fool. We gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop putting our children in a position to be mistreated by their other parent, knowing that they don't want nothing to do with them. They don't want nothing to do with them. They don't want responsibility for them. They don't want to help take care of them or contribute to their lives in the right manner. They don't care. And that's something that we need to realize is that they do not care. And we're going to have to suck it up and accept the fact that we have produced children by individuals who are so self-centered that even for an innocent life, they are too jealous and too selfish to a part of them to the side, to put a percentage of their wants to the side to say, hey, I created this child, let me at least contribute. Even if you don't like the person, you can still go pay child support and contribute in some manner so that when that child get older and start asking about your funky ass, the mama or the daddy can at least say, well, son or daughter, they was in a bad place, but they at least paid child support. You know how you got them football? It's from child support. You know who helped you pay for your sports? Your daddy or your mama did because they paid child support. Now, they wasn't in a position to be around you at the moment, but at least they did what was necessary to contribute in some manner. It ain't hard for y'all to get up off y'all ass and provide for your child. If the person already have full custody and the child is already with their parent, isn't that hard for you to put some of that money away that you spending on dope and everything else and give that $1,500 to the person that's taking care of your child, whether it's 1 month, every other month, every 5 months, every 10 months, at least you're doing something. Like, who do y'all think y'all supposed to be when you actually want somebody to stop what the hell they doing to pacify your wants? When we the one taking care of your children? When a motherfucker just asks you for an inkling of hope that you want to be a fucking parent, that you actually give a shit about the child that you want to put on the front every few months when you get all in your feelings, all of a sudden now you want to miss them. We give you a chance. We stop what we doing to bring the child around you, knowing that you a fucking stranger. And you're so fucked up in the head that you don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get how much a person got to rearrange their life to deal with your shit, to deal with your inconsistencies, to deal with your foolishness and your attitude and your temper tantrums. When we already taking care of children and toddlers and teenagers and all this type of stuff. We dealing with enough. And you get to go around and act like you ain't even got no kids. But yet and still, you the one that got an attitude. But you free to do what you want. And you got to get an attitude because a person asks you to stop what you are doing because you have a whole fucking child. And going out of our way to once again give you a chance to show that even though You have abandoned this child for all this time. Now you have a chance and you still want to. Whew, child. You still. You just gonna do everything in your power to show how much you don't give a flying fuck. So let me tell y'all my story. My baby is 15 hours away from me. You see this? Packed up, ready to go. I called them, and you know what they tell me? Now my son's father tell me, oh, well they going to Atlanta because you know his birthday, man. And why can't he drop the key off? If I'm supposed to be spending my money to relocate, he ain't contribute. My son is in North Carolina, where his father is, and his father still have not seen him. I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing nothing. And his mother tell me to pacify the fact that this grown man who ain't gave a dime to contribute to anything for his child, for me to wait to come get my son because this nigga want to go to Atlanta for a week for his birthday. Hey, get up out of here, man. Get up out of here. Parents, man, you women, y'all need to stop covering for these boys, man. This don't make no sense. If you have stipulations of what you want to provide for you and your children, just because I had a kid by your son, man, what am I supposed to do? Pacify? Continue suffering? Dealing with this nigga? Dealing with this man? No matter what color he is? Is that what you want the girl to do? To keep suffering and pacifying your son, your daughter, and keep allowing him or her to keep coming in our lives with their foolishness, and the only thing a person is asking for them to do is contribute some way? Because most of all, my son don't need no playmate. He don't need some 36-year-old, big fat ass, unemployed playmate. That is not what he needs. That is not what we need. We don't need additional playmates and dependents. We need for y'all to step in and say, you know what, this is enough. I know you grown, but you are keeping me from my grandchild. And because I love my grandchild, you gonna get your shit together. Man, I'm so pissed off. I don't even know what to do. Like, that really just changed my whole day, and I'm to the point where I feel like leaving right now. Leaving right now. Leaving right now. I feel like leaving right now to go get my baby. I'm spending my last 300. When I say my last, I mean my last to the point where if this 300 don't get me to North Carolina, I'm gonna be stuck on the side of the highway. My last. I'm spending my last. My last. Not his last. His last going to Atlanta. I'm spending my last. And nobody, no, don't nobody give a fuck. Don't nobody give a fuck of what I've contributed. But you worry about your son, whether or not he gonna be able to get, so he can get to Atlanta in a reasonable time to go fucking party and bypass his own goddamn child. That's at your house. 15 fucking hours away from me, man. My son is 15 hours away from me. And I'm supposed to think logically that I'm supposed to sit y'all parent man, y'all boy, y'all need to stop that shit. Cause see, if I deal with it, that's what I'm talking about. That come from me being passive, man. That come from me being passive. That shit ain't gonna work for me. It's not gonna work for me. That ain't gonna work for me. That's not telling me that my son gonna be safe. That's not telling me that he's gonna be in an environment where I can even trust his own father to be responsible for him while I work. I'm not coming up there to drag his mama and daddy through the damn mud like they my personal daycare. There's no reason why they gotta be running up and down the damn highway. Hour here, hour there, 45 minutes there. I'm grown. Man, I don't cuss and fuss so much I don't scratch my throat up. Y'all gotta stop. Parents, custodial parents, man, we gotta stick together. We gotta stop letting these folks abuse us and mentally interrupt our process and cause us to have setbacks and spending up all our money and our savings and causing these people to have us lose our jobs or us giving up jobs or us giving up housing to relocate, to give people a chance, to try to give them a chance to just to see if they want to be a parent. And I know some of y'all got kids 18, 19, 20 years old and you've been dealing with it since a child. Stop it. Stop it. Time stop. No. We're not going to have messed up kids. If they can't be a good part of their life, because what I'm saying is this nigga ain't going to do nothing but be a disappointment. And he ain't gonna do nothing but mistreat my son and ignore him and do him a certain type of way when he can't have his way. And I'm not finna spend up all my money, man. I'm not finna spend up all my money. Have anybody asked me if I need anything? If a motherfucker offer me any gas money, and you telling me a motherfucker can't even... But anyway, us parents, us single parents, man, we can't go through another year like this. We can't go through it. We got time to change the locks, baby. Time to change the locks The key to your heart, your mind, your soul, hey. Can't give them no more room. No more room. You know what? It ain't gonna be hard. Because you know what? I done cried and suffered and spent out enough money and ran up and down the highway and had this Negro interrupt and disturb my process, my productivity. I'm sitting here packed. I have packed this Yukon to the gods. Do you understand me? I am packed. And they are more concerned with this nigga going to Atlanta for his birthday than me coming and preparing a place for my child so that I can move forward with the things that I have set in place so I can begin a life of productivity somewhere else. And the only reason I want to go to the area is to be close to them. But how can I do that when motherfuckers sitting up pacifying shit like this? Now, motherfucker ain't offering me shit to go to North Carolina. Never again will he go to North Carolina. Never again will he go to North Carolina by himself with any of them. Someone needs to be preparing to bring my son back to me in the same manner that he left. Over with. And even with that, he still, man, Lord forgive me for all my profanity, but he know that he's the only thing that I got hold to. Because I ain't got nobody to pick up the phone and call. I don't have no, and see, that's the thing. We ain't got nobody to defend us. We ain't got nobody to have our back. We ain't got nobody to have our back, man. So when we get upset and we get the cussing and fussing, they blow us off because they know that it ain't no repercussions that can happen. And if repercussions come, we still gonna have to take out our pocket because the money to go do what we need to do to travel to take care of business gonna still come out my pocket. Ain't coming out his pocket, my pocket. Get up out of here, man. Fuck out of here. Get out of here. I'm 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 stuttering. I'm livid, man. I'm. It's gonna take Jesus Himself to put me in a deep sleep for me to leave out. For me not to leave out tonight. And not only am I gonna leave out tonight, but I'm gonna take all my shit up out this truck, put my shit back up in this house, and go get my son and turn right back around and drive them fucking 14 hours right on back. That's what I. Yep. Y'all